Welcome in, y'all. Hey, babies. You know, I'd like to check in with y'all before we get started. How are you in this present moment? Right? It's okay to say I'm not okay. That's the title of today, the message of the day. If you're not okay, it's all right to say I'm not okay. That is okay. Minty said, "You're so pretty." Thank you, babe. I need a hi, beautiful. Hi, babe. Hi, Fifi, Tamiko, Tanya. All of you joining, our YouTube lovelies who I can't see exactly who you are, but I see you're here, my dear. We're gonna be getting started in a few, probably a minute. I gotta take a sip real quick. I'm thirsty. Y'all know I be thirsty. She thirsty. Daniel Sand said, "Hi, the mind is a powerful deity. Between the mind and the throat, your mind is a womb. What you think you will birth. Your throat is a womb. What you speak, you will birth. Both of them are powerful AF. Watch your mouth and mind your thoughts." All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Welcome in, lovelies. As y'all are joining, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get flowing with our show. So, welcome to the Crystaline Mars Show. Welcome in to all of you who are new. Welcome back to all of you who are true, our OG baby boos. Meet us here every night. If you're new here and you don't know what we do here, we grow live every night between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and we speak everything astrology, spirituality, numerology, soulology, and more. So turn your notifications so you don't miss a beat, all right? But this is a safe space for you to land. This is a safe space for you to grow, to remember what you know, to ask questions, and to vibe with our Crystaline Mars tribe, CMT gang. All right, and don't forget to head over to our social media platforms. We are on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Shout out to our YouTube, shout out to our Instagram, and shout out to our TikTok. Our community has been growing tremendously on all platforms, and we thank you so much for the love that y'all continuously show. Thank y'all for the generous love donations that y'all send throughout the day just because, right? Y'all know I do monthly rituals. Y'all know I do live readings and things, and we exchange our services. But I greatly appreciate the just becauses, you know, the messages where y'all leave and say, just because you show up for us every day. I greatly appreciate that. And I send whatever you send times 10, even if that's just a heart, even if that's a smile, right? A virtual hug. I send you love. And thank y'all for the love that y'all have been sending towards our GoFundMe and the reestablishing of our business. If you'd like to send any love donations in, the information is down below for you to do so. And we thank you in advance. The protection candle is still burning, y'all. I feel we have about 2 more days of this 7-day candle burning. So if you'd like to add your name to this collective ancestral protection, have you an ancestors candle, you can do so. It is a $10 minimum to add your name, and the maximum is whatever. And I put a lot of energy into this candle, so it's a very powerful one that we're working. And so that's still burning. For those of you who were interested, you could send your love offerings in through any of the payment options down below as well. So let's go ahead and get into the message of the day. Peace, gifted vibes. And I send you prayers, lovely, who are grieving your friend, Rebecca. You're grieving the loss of your best friend's 18-year-old son to a fiery, horrible suicide. I send y'all love and comfort and peace during this time. All right. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and move. We had a little freeze. Thank you so much, T Pretty and Fifi, for y'all gifts, y'all roses. Don't forget to show y'all love, I suppose this, and thank you in advance. And thank you to all of you who have already. But the message of the day is, it's okay to not be okay. Lord, I done cut on a damn filter. Y'all know I always do that on accident. Y'all know I always do that on accident. All right, there we go. It's okay to not be okay. All right. And so this is in honor of this shadow full moon energy that is creeping on in. We will officially be in the shadow period for the full moon in Pisces on Monday. So you're going to start feeling this energy. Your emotions are going to be heightened. Truth is going to be revealed. And you may see like, hey, I'm not really doing okay. Or, hey, I don't really feel good about my life, myself, my relationships, my decisions. And it is all right. It is absolutely positively okay for you to say, you know what, I'm just not in a good mood. You know what, I am not in the highest vibration as I desire to be. And we're not going to pass any judgment over ourselves or even shame because of that truth. But I just want to encourage you to be honest with yourself and acknowledge what you really feel and give yourself permission to embrace these feelings, no matter how ugly or, undesirable they are. All right, so once again, the message of the day is it is okay to not be okay. Ashe. And for our YouTube lovelies who are asking for advice and readings, and anyone else, y'all can send y'all love offerings in $15 minimum. I will hit y'all first come, first serve. I will do the readings first come, first serve. I do have 2 slots open tonight, so y'all can send your love offerings in now if you'd like. For our YouTube lovelies, look down below in the description, and the information is there for you to send in your love offerings, okay? But for now, we're going to go ahead and move into our collective energy, all right? So this is going to be a collective general reading. Thank you so much, DNA, for your love and your gifts that you are sending. I send it back times 10. And so it's going to be a collective reading. So I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because remember, it is collective. So I'm tapping into all energies that will be on this live and receiving this message. So if the shoe doesn't fit, don't you force it. And if you want any personal one-on-one services, you can always book on CrystalineMars.com. I love you so much. And thank you for trusting in me. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Thank you for choosing me to be one of your guides, right? I love you. All right, y'all. I'm burning our new lavender dipped Palo Santo that's available for only $3 on CrystalineMars.com. Great for cleansing your aura. You definitely want to make sure you take care of your spiritual hygiene right now, because the full moon is in Pisces, and Pisces is very, very sensitive to spiritual energy and things like that. Or not necessarily spiritual energy, but energy. And so definitely make sure you cleanse yourself regularly and your home and things like that, so you can stay above water. All right, sink or swim. So I'm going to go ahead and set our timer, our divine aligner, and then I'm going to get the pulling. Peace, Ray Bay. All right. Welcome into our YouTube lovelies, our YouTube trolls. Our friends, our foes, our sisters, our bros, our gods, our goddos. All right. I love this smoke, man. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Well, what popped out is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So that's just for anybody who feels low vibrationally. It is all right. Remember the frequency, the waves, the highs and the lows. All right. So if you're low right now, know that your vibration will shift. It will rise and then it will fall. It will rise. It will fall. We just want to do the best that we can to stay balanced in that middle, so we don't have drastic highs and lows. We can frequently go up and down, not, going up, staying up, and then having these dramatic, drastic downs, and then we're staying down. We want to keep it as close to the middle, and that's what this daily energy. I didn't get into daily energy. Y'all, I'm so ready to get into tarot tea time. We did not get into daily energy, and nobody reminded me. Y'all are fried like chicken wings, okay? DNA said, how long does this moon transition last? Peace, goddess. Peace to you. So this moon transition is around 7 days. 3 days prior is when we begin to feel this energy. So that'll be this upcoming Monday, this upcoming moon day, which is September 16th. We'll start to enter that shadow period, and then it will peak in the middle of the week on the 17th or the 18th, depending on your time zone. And then 3 days after, it will be waning out of that that full moon. So a 7-day transition, 7-day transformation. So that's to answer that question. So let's go ahead and get into the daily energy. You said laugh out loud. I thought you already did it. No. So let's go ahead and tap in. We're going to rewind, right? Because we was moving too fast. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. September 15, 2024 adds up to 23, which adds up to 5. Remember, on this day, like I said earlier, your throat is a womb. So what you speak will birth. So be very intentional with what you speak. The message of the day, it's okay to not be okay, but do not let your emotions be your decision maker. All right. Be mindful of how you speak on your experiences. All right. Be mindful of the things that you say while you're in this energy. All right. But anyway, so the moon is in Aquarius still. This falls on a Sunday, which is that Leo energy here. So with the moon being in Aquarius, you may feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. You may feel the weight of responsibility on your shoulders. You may feel the weight of your family on your shoulders. It may feel a little heavy, which is why I've been emphasizing as of yesterday the importance of taking healthy breaks. All right, taking some time for you, baby boo. All right, you're no good for others if your gas tank is on E. So being that this is a Sunday and that moon in Aquarius is all about showing up for other people, and we have, this is the 15th, so that adds up to 6. So that's that balance. It's like, okay, now it's time to show up for you so you can show up for other people. So this is a great day for self-love, for self-care practices, for anything that you need to do that will replenish you. Definitely do that on this day. That could be sleeping in, ordering food, asking for help around the house, or whatever that may be for you, okay? But balance your masculine and feminine, all right? There may be some things that you have to do, but remember, you don't have to do everything when you think you do. So you definitely want to make sure you are balancing your energy on this day so you don't overwhelm yourself, because I do feel like there is this, it's like, it's important that you honor yourself right now, because what I'm seeing right now is like you're about to go on a road trip, because y'all know it's a lot of shifts that's happening. We're slowly we at the halfway point for this month of September, y'all. We halfway through, right? And so that new moon energy is going to be towards the end of October. I'm at the end of September, beginning of October. So we got 2 weeks, right, until we move into that energy. And so right now it's heavy on make sure you got your gas, make sure your tires, your airs in your tires, make sure you got your oil change, make sure you got everything that you need for what's about to pick up for you. All right. This is also a harvest full moon. So it's a lot of things that we're harvesting. So in this time, on this day, this is a perfect opportunity for you to say, hey, let me check my car. Let me go ahead. What is it? Southern hospitality. Let me go ahead and make sure I am good. All right. To prepare myself for this trip, this road trip. Because it's been a trip, bitch. But we got a pit stop right now. Let's take a pit stop, tune up, so we can continue on our journey and have that energy, that gas that we need. All right. Because a lot of us are going to see this kick up as well, because the full moon peaks in Pisces on the 17th, but then right after it moves out of Pisces, it's moving straight into Aries. So it's like things around the middle of the week, it's like, and it's like So we definitely want to make sure you take this time for yourself on this day. No is a complete sentence. It's all right to be an advocate for yourself on this day as well. There may be some things that you want to do for you. And there may be some people that try to call you, or your job may try to ask more of you than you signed up for. And it's like, excuse me, no. You got to find somebody else to do it, and that is okay. You don't have to explain, all right? Also, there's a spiritual core energy here available as well for you to access, for you to go into on purpose. Because this is a 6-day, well, it's a 5-day, because the energy adds up to 5. So that's Mercury encouraging us to speak intentionally and to think intentionally. But the 15th adds up to 6. And so that's justice, balance, harmony, fairness, Ma'at energy. And so if there's any injustice that you've been experiencing, any unfairness, some of you may even be going through court, going through like some court lawsuits or battling of custody or whatever it may be. This is a beautiful day for you to connect with Ma'at and write a petition to her. You can connect with Ma'at through meditation and just call her energy forth. And you may see scales. You may literally be able to see her essence in front of you. You may hear her voice, whatever that is for you. And you can speak to her in regards to what balance looks like for you, what you need assistance with, and she's here for you. You can also play some frequencies to turn that energy up. Go to YouTube and type in Ma'at music, and this is very powerful frequency. It's like green and black. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. But it's green and black, and it's super, 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 super powerful. And so this is definitely a day where you want to be intentional and ask for justice in regards to whatever it is that you feel is not just for you. And also, you can do a ritual. You can do a ritual for your balance and things like that. You can get you a brown candle. If you don't have a brown, get white. But y'all, and speaking of candles, I have added chime candles, our chime candles, back to CrystallineMars.com. They are only $3 for one chime candle, and it comes with a bay leaf as well as the twine. So literally, it's like a kit. All right, it's a kit where you have everything you need. You could double up on candles if you want to do like cord cutting, if you want to do love rituals, if you want to do healing rituals, if you want to do some throat chakra, candle work and things like that. We have all of the colors available, $3 each or 3 for $7. Yeah, $3 each or 3 for $7. The promo code is on the website. You'll see it when you click on candles. But get you a brown candle. We have some on the website. All right, and if you like, hey, you talking about doing this tomorrow. If I order it, I can't get it tomorrow, in time. But like I said, that's why I encourage y'all to get y'all tools. So whenever this energy pops up, whenever I channel, these rituals and things for us to do, you literally have what you need in your bag already, right? So get your brown candle, write your petition, and you can write what you want on the bay leaf, rather it's money, rather it's energy, a person that you need, some things to be reconciled or balanced. Or you can write it on paper, right? You could tie that paper to the candle, or you could place the paper under the candle, or you can even burn the burn the paper, all right? Or burn the bay leaf and then burn your candle. And so that is a powerful ritual that you can do and call forth Ma'at. Here we go. So I did pull up the meditation that I wanted to show y'all. So I typed in Ma'at music. And this one right here is the very powerful frequency that is going to rock your world and literally bring Ma'at forth. The other ones are as well, but this one from experience is the most potent one that I saw. All right. So with that, I kind of want to play it now. Why not, right? Why not? So this is what it looks like. And that is one that I encourage for you to go look at or listen to throughout your day or while you do your meditation. So the stones of the day are opal, selenite, red gold stone, and sodalite. And the colors are black, white, and pink. All right. So now, y'all, we can move into tarot tea time. I'm going to cut the timer on. All right. So again, This is general collective. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Everything may not. Miss Katie said, how many love donations did you get today? I got a few. Not sure why that was relevant, but yeah. I lovely show love on a daily basis, and that's why every day I say thank you. I say thank you even on the days that you don't. I'm grateful. Remember, if y'all do want a personal reading, y'all can book. Yeah, you can book, but you can also send in your love offerings. Gosh, this shuffling. Oh, you said, for a reading. Oh, okay. You were wondering if I was full. Okay, because I'm like, what did I have to do with anything? Nope, I'm open. I'm open for 2 readings tonight. Thank you, Deck. All right, y'all. Sheesh. Let's see what we got. What you got? Dang. All right, so we got get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives connect with nature. All right, so like I said, with this energy, with this Aquarius, and we're going to be moving into this this Pisces energy on Monday, definitely a lot of y'all are going to feel more sensitive. A lot of y'all going to be feeling more sensitive, more empathic, and grounding is going to be key for you. Wearing your grounding stones, spending time in nature if you can, going to hug a tree, just going to stand in a patch of grass, eating your salads, your earths, your roots, your potatoes, sweet potatoes, and your fruits as well. But there is definitely an energy of stillness that we're being invited into. Because when I think of nature, I think of stillness. I think of stillness, in the midst of the rain, in the midst of the weather externally. It's like it's still this stillness that is there in nature, even in the midst of the destruction and the chaos. And so there may be a lot of chaos internally. Your mind may be with this Gemini energy that we're going to be in on the 15th. Your mind may just be like all over the place. And it's like, whoo, I'm trying to quiet my mind. And you might need to do some breath work, meditation, or grounding, like I said. Somebody may have been trying to escape reality as well through different vices. And I need you to be aware of that. We have take a break. We have take a break. And it says a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So just confirmation of what we've been talking about. It's all right to take a healthy break. It's like I said last night, there's always going to be something to do. It says a life's work, not a season. A life's work, not a season. All right. And there may be some things, because this was a note to myself, when it came to the past and how I approached work, when it came to how I approached, creating jewelry and things like that, I will always just go. I will bust out like 30 pieces of jewelry in one day. And I would never take a break. There'll be times that I would be at the mall and I wouldn't go to the bathroom throughout the day. I will hold it. I would not stop and take a break to eat. I would just be so tunnel vision. And yes, it was beautiful, but it was also detrimental. And so since we've been on a hiatus, since our things have been stolen and I had nothing to create, I've just been definitely bringing in more grace for myself and reminding myself of this same message. And so when we begin to get our tools and our jewels and things for me to create, I'm keeping that in mind. Like, there's always going to be a piece of jewelry to make, Duüblè. There's always going to be more to do. And so I encourage you to adopt that same perspective when it comes to maybe there are going to be some things that you are called to tackle or you need to bust out. But when it comes to trying to quote unquote get ahead, I personally believe like getting ahead there is an illusion that's there, because it's like you're getting ahead, but you're always going to be trying to get ahead. So you're always going to be doing something regardless. So don't forget to take those healthy breaks, and your work will be there for you. That housework will be there for you. That schoolwork will be there for you. That work at your job will be there for you, waiting on you at the door. So, all right, what we got from Fortitude? Okay. You experience breakthrough. Speaking of, these breaks are definitely a theme right now, right? And breaking apart. But you experience breakthrough when you break through. You are built for this. In order to grow stronger, you must exercise these muscles regularly. This test will soon be a testimony. But with the exercising these muscles regularly, yes, you will need to you strengthen your muscle by you doing things more and more each day and things like that. But even with exercising, you know, you can overwork your muscles. You can stress your muscles out, right? It is important that you stretch. It is important that you give your body time to rest and recover and rebuild those tissues and muscles and things like that so you can continue. So, you know, I definitely don't want you to overwork yourself. There are going to be some things that you're being called to break through, but like I said, exercise and know when to rest as well. Hell, I'm going to pull some Kipper. It's been a little while. Peace, Tez. I'm doing collective reading right now, babe. Collective reading, no topic. Well, the topic has been rest. Healthy breaks. Uh-oh, we got false person here on the front. Main male. Let me flip you over. What in the hell? What y'all doing? Zoom. Y'all, hold on. Because I don't know what is going on. Obviously, we just need to do a little different kind of shuffle. Okay. All right. We got Kipper. So we have 22 here. 22 here. Ooh. 25 here. And we have community. So you may have been feeling a lot of pressure, like I said, with this, you may feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. That's literally what this energy is feeling like. Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders because, you know, maybe it's been clear to you in regards to your purpose, your calling, what you're being called to do, how you're being called to show up. And that may be contributing to the pressure that you're putting on yourself. Somebody needs to be okay with asking for help as well. What's this? Tell me more. We have courtship. So 22 and we have 4. So 22 and 4. So this feels like with this 22 and 4 energy, y'all know the 22 is about the queen builder and building on your vision. But then we have the 4 is a foundation. And so it's like some of y'all are just doing your best to show up. You may put on a smile, try to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And it's like, baby, I need you to court yourself. Somebody may have been quote unquote dating themselves. I don't use that term, but maybe you do, whoever that is. And you've been saying yes to yourself, you know, doing kind things to yourself, you know, speaking kindly to yourself, seeing yourself in a new light, calling yourself beautiful, or recognizing your efforts and your growth and things like that. But this feels like it's time for you to really hone in on yourself right now. And like self-care is a big theme right now. And yeah, we have expectations, you know, the community, because this is card number 28 is expectations, and card number somebody may be born in 93, October 93, but card number 39 is community. And so this may be like literally a lot of people expecting for you to show up. Just like I had to tell y'all, baby, I'm going on a moon break. I know y'all love me and I love y'all too, and I thank y'all. And y'all look forward to me going live in the daytime, Deep Discernment with Duüblè. But baby, I got to do a moon break because I have to replenish. And so, you know, like I said, it's okay to not be okay. And you might have to tell your people, like, you know, I need some time for mental health, for emotional health. Like, you know, and also that came up earlier. Somebody may be contemplating on getting a therapist, and that is okay as well. You know, maybe you've been just trying to be spiritual about it or be optimistic about it or talk to a family member about it, and you might need professional help or a professional perspective in regards to helping you, you know, delve deeper into your psyche. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but it is okay to get a therapist. All right. I don't care how spiritual you are. We have unexpected income here. And Dev say, hello, Crystaline, chat, and trolls who make tasteless comments only on YouTube. I need a moon break for sure. For sure, take one with me. So this community came up again. So we have unexpected income and we have community here. So some of you may be receiving some unexpected support. Some of you may, like I said last night, you know, what was it? Rest, recover, and receive, or something along those lines. And so, you know, you taking a break is, the universe may literally be bringing in support in some way, shape, or form. And this could be energetic, right? This could be spiritual. This can be unseen energy coming in for you, incoming, right? Unexpected income. And we have community here. So there may be some people that can actually show up for you, but you don't ask for help. You may be very considerate of others. Like, I know they have life going on, or, you know, I don't want to bug anybody. And it's like, babe, but there are so many people here that wants to support you. There are so many people who will extend you grace, but maybe you have this expectation that you put on yourself, and you're just like now projecting that onto others. Like, they're not going to understand, and they may just understand. Rest, recover, receive, right? Storm said, I have a therapist, but I be teaching my therapist too, because they don't know the new things we do this generation. Right. It's about an exchange. It's definitely about an exchange. The new can learn from the old, and the elderly can learn from the youth. Right. What we got? So we have main female here. We have main female, unexpected income, community. Tell me one more about this main female. We have occupation. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so with this community, this is literally confirmation of you having the world's weight on your shoulder, because the main female is working, right? And so you may just feel like, I gotta do it. I have to work. You know, if I don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it. But there definitely needs to be a perspective shift in the way you think about this, because we have thoughts here, and that adds up to 7. And that 7 is Pisces energy, which speaks of completions, right? Which speaks of completions, which also speaks of like that empathy and compassion as well. And so some of y'all may just feel other people's needs, and you're just like, it just feels like you need to take a breather, man. Like, that's literally the thing. Damn, I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to move on to another message, but it keeps coming back to that. So you might even need to free yourself from the burden of, like, you may have put yourself on a pedestal in some way, shape, or form. And, like, the ancestors may not have even put that on you, right? Your boss may not even have put that on you. And so I ask you to evaluate the weights that you have on your shoulders. Wasn't that in the message, the reading last night, we were talking about the bricks, right? Let's look at these bricks. What do these bricks say? Where did these bricks come from? Right? These limiting walls and things like that. Because maybe as you've been evolving and walking into your purpose, you've been seeing how you are an asset. You've been seeing your value. And so that may have been a thing that puts you on a pedestal, because you're like, everybody's coming to me. You know, like, I mean, I'm trying to sit down, but as soon as I sit down, somebody call me. And it's like, it's okay to not answer the phone as well. All right? It's okay to not answer the phone and return calls when you are in a space to do so. So it feels heavy on rest. We have the thoughts there again. We got 42 seconds. 42. Y'all get y'all 42 day. 42, that's my eye as well. We have family secrets here. We have family secrets here. What's this family secrets? And we have trip abroad. Somebody may be going to see a family member soon. Or there may be a trip that the ancestors are planning that you are not aware of. I love that. Because this family secrets doesn't feel negative. For some of us, there may be some, you know, family secrets that come up for us that we now may need to sit with and dissect. But this family secrets with the trip abroad coming, it feels more like a trip that is being planned for you by your friends on the other side. It's like a vacation, a break, that you'll be able to take. So I'm gonna pull one more. We have win money 11. I love this. So with this win money, this feels like it's covered. This covered, like you may this trip may be covered, or like somebody may buy your plane ticket, or you may go on a trip but with somebody and they like cover the gas and you just gotta ride, or you get some money right before this trip that covers it. It feels like your money is taken care of. Some of you know what this is, but maybe your money isn't moneying and it's like, don't worry about it. You're going to have it just when you need it. You're going to have it just when you need it. And they're reminding me the other day I was cooking dinner and Lagasse and I both ordered seasonings. And we ordered seasonings and they were supposed to come throughout the day. And it was like 6:45. I remember it was 6:44 and I was cooking and I was like, Lord, I need my seasonings for my salad. Because it was this one main seasoning that tops my salad off. And I was like, this is so ghetto because my salad is not going to taste the same without my garlic and herb. And I looked on my Amazon, and when I looked on Amazon, it said your order is scheduled to be delivered between 6:45 and 7:30. And I was like, wow, it would say 6:45 and it's 6:44 right now. But I didn't let that stop me, right? I was like, I'm going to still make my food because I'm still going to eat. I'll just move some things around. I'll have to change something up if I have to, but I'm still going to eat. So I was still preparing my meal, and literally, I made my fish. I made everything. I cut up my avocados. I sauteed my veggies and all of that off. When the timer went off for me to, that was the last thing I was waiting on. I got a notification that my package delivered. And I was like, immaculate timing, because I was just about to eat and my seasonings that I was waiting for came right. Not any sooner, not any later. And I was like, perfect. And so that is the energy as well. There may be some things that you are waiting for, some things you have been manifesting, some things that you have been praying for and working towards. And you may be like, dang, like, where is that? The timeline, I'm getting close to that time, and like, where is my order? Where's my delivery? Where's my money? Give me my money. And it's nobody clapping, right? Like, I need my money, or I need whatever, and it's gonna come right then. I need one more. Just give me one more. One more. That's it. Thank you. What we got? We have tax bill. But with this tax bill, this feels like justice being served and you reaping, because I see the courthouse here. Court energy is here tomorrow. All right. And so with this tax bill and all this abundance of money outside, this is speaking of your scales being balanced. I'm seeing imbalances as well. Some of y'all are going in the have the liberty to be able to actually some of y'all are going to be able to check out without having to look at your bank account. Some of y'all are literally going to be in position to where you can assist your family financially. Somebody may call you like, hey, yo, I need, 100, I need 200. And you like, you know what? I got it. You know what I mean? And that may be some of you, it's just a matter of you trusting that. First of all, knowing the position and the role that you are meant to play in your life, in your family's lives, in the people's lives, knowing how to have that balance as well, because it's not just about you giving every time somebody asks. But some of y'all are literally being aligned to be in position to where you're like the teller. You're like the teller, but you're also like the recipient of the money as well. And so it's like the ancestors, Ashe. It's like the ancestors. It's a lot of you are going to be called to be the middleman financially. Like I said, you're not going to be nobody's bank where they're just going to keep asking and asking and asking and asking. But a lot of you are going to be called to be the middleman, to where the ancestors are going to be blessing you through your business, through whatever financial increase that you have. And you're going to be one of the biggest blessings for your family members in those times of need. And it's nothing like being in position to help those that you love. So with this tax bill, a lot of y'all may feel like something is taxing you, something is overwhelming, and it's because there is a lot of reward here, but there's a lot of responsibility here as well. And that's why some of y'all may be, you may feel like your finances are at a halt, and it's because you just need to, some of us, right, because not everybody, but some of us just need to learn how to manage what we have manage what we have and don't splurge it and things like that, because there will be times that come up where you may need to invest in a new washer or get a new car tire or something like that. And right after you take care of what you need to take care of, at the same time, now a family member call and they're like, shoot, like I really need $200, $300, $100, $50, hell, because it may not even be hundreds, right? But I need this too. And you're like, fuck, like I just dropped the bag on me. But your ancestors like, I want to put you in position to where you can take care of you and them. All right. So go ahead and manage what you have now. Don't speak from lack. Don't focus on like, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. It's important that we focus our minds on purpose, on the pack. Throughout your day, look for things to be grateful for. Throughout your day, if you're in the car, be grateful for your car. Be grateful for your tires. Be grateful that you have gas in your car. Be grateful that you have $5 to fill up your tank. Right? Be grateful for the activity of your limbs, all 10 fingers, if you have 10. Be grateful for your ability to smell, to hear, to see, to walk, to talk, right? Be grateful for the clothes that you have on. Be grateful for the ability that you have food, even if it's a damn $5 biggie bag. I don't even know if they still do that at Wendy's. Like, let's literally feed our not feed, but let's literally remain and constantly revisit that attitude of gratitude. Literally, I was doing that earlier, and I've been doing that honestly for the past few weeks. Every day I'm like, I'm grateful, like literally. And today I was grateful. I was talking to the ancestors about everything. And I was like, I'm grateful that I could just go and do this and not have to worry about that, right? And I went to go do that. And then I had a family member call me and ask for help. And I was like, Ashay, I got you, babe. And I'm still going to do this too, And I was like, I'm still grateful, ancestors, because I was just telling y'all I'm grateful, not knowing that y'all was about to send somebody my way. But I'm still grateful to be in position to assist. So I want you to look at every opportunity as it's happening for you. And you're being tested along the way with the little that you have. And so it's not just about saying it, but it's actually about feeling it. Like, are you really grateful? Are you really full of gratitude and appreciation? Or are you just trying to convince yourself that you are? You ain't lying to nobody but yourself. And so these are questions that we can ask ourselves, like, okay, I don't really feel too good. That's why I said it's okay to not be okay. You might be like, you know what? I want to be grateful, but I do feel like this way about something. And let's just, unpack that. Let's unpack that. And then we can, pull it out, hang it out, and look at it and say, okay, now let me look for the details. Let me zoom in and see, or let me zoom out and see more. Okay, now I see more things to be grateful for. I see purpose. I see how it happened for me. Now I can fold this up nicely and pack this back in my suitcase because it was for me. It did serve me. And I do want to take this with me with a new perspective. So that's what I got for the collective. I hope you got what you needed. I don't believe I got any love offerings for any personal readings, which is A-okay. But Brother Lagaz, I do know he has to get dressed. Oh, I did get a love reading. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and still text him because he's going to take about 10 minutes to get ready. And I'm going to get into the love offering, the love reading for Baby Boo, Miss Katie. What kind of reading would you like? I see you. Miss Katie, like, I sent one. I see you, babe. Ashay. All right, YouTube, y'all do too much. Y'all do too much. Y'all catch Brother Lagaz. I know Brother Lagaz be looking at y'all stuff. I pay y'all's no minds. But I be seeing the lovelies who are not trolls peek through. So I love y'all. I don't want y'all to think I categorize you with the trolls, but I gotta continue my flows. My Ashays, my Ashay-Os. Fawn said you mentioned a reading for me once. Did you send a love offering in, Fawn? Do you still do the yes or no questions? Yes, I do. I wouldn't say I do them or I don't. I haven't done them lately. But for yes or no's, I I do a yes or no for 5. I do a yes or no for 5. And that's literally just a yes or no. Nothing else. Nothing more. No. Or yes. Of course, Snappy. Beloved said, oh yeah, I already did it. You said, so glad I watch on here, no trolls. I say they be going ham on YouTube, man, every day. You sent the love offering a few days ago. Yes, I'll do your love. I'll do your reading. Fine. Fine. You know you be sending in offerings all the time, so I just thought that was a regular a regular offering. So sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Miss Katie. Miss Katie, you didn't tell me what kind of reading you wanted. And Fawn, you as well. What kind of reading do you want? What kind of reading would you like? And my Dev said, I love being a lovely. I just blocked them. Ashay. I be wanting to block them, the trolls, but it'd be so much. It would take so much energy for me to just block them. That's why I just don't look at it. General, okay. Volcano said, hi, good evening. Are you a smoker? I do not smoke. Can I get a reading? You can book on CrystalineMars.com, but I'm booked for personals tonight. All right, so general, we have renovate and we have identity theft. Okay, so you, Miss Katie, I do feel like you're being called to shift your perspective because there is an upgrade energy with this renovate here, but it feels like energy of unworthiness and it feels like ancestral, generational beliefs of lack. It may be centered around your money where you may just be like, oh, you don't have enough, or it feels like a perspective around money and abundance and what's the word? What you're capable of achieving or even receiving. All right. But because it's something that's coming through that you've never seen for yourself or you've never experienced. And so it's kind of hard for you to see it. It's kind of hard for you to see it. I see you in this old mindset. You have like these old beliefs. We have the meeting here. And we have vehicle repairs. So with this meeting and vehicle repairs, remember I literally had used that analogy earlier about the car and the tune-in. And we have the meeting. So there may be some meetings that you need to have with yourself. You might need to do some journaling, and that might bring some things to the surface to where you can literally see your limiting beliefs on paper. All right, but with this meeting as well, this is also your higher self trying to introduce a new reality to you, a new version of yourself to you, but you have to open up yourself to it, and you need to do, you know, a little tuning up, a little reflecting, a little dissecting, change your tires, right? Get some fresh oil, get a whole new car, bitch. We have divorce, I told you. We have a divorce here, and so I see this separation. There's a separation and this break off that needs to happen, all right? We have fine print. I just said that, the journal, right? So definitely I encourage that you get some pen to paper and begin to write. Just start writing, you know? Just start writing and then read what you write. We have government here. So this is Ma'at. You might also want to connect with Ma'at as well and ask for help when it comes to balancing your perspective, balancing your heart. We have accident here, government and accident. Yeah, it feels like unworthiness here because with this government and accident, it's like the universe wants to bless you with things, but it's like you like, is this an accident? Like, why me? Like, it just feels like you just don't see it for yourself, you know? Yeah, when money just wanted to pop out, but it didn't. I saw it. It flipped over, but it's still in the deck. So you have abundance here, but it's like, it's something about your perspective around it. We have coming out here. Coming out. And we have true feelings. True feelings coming out. So like I said, you've been feeling blocked? Yeah. So with this full moon energy that we are moving into, it's definitely going to heighten for you. Like I said, this is a full moon, but also eclipse. So your emotional awareness, our emotional awareness is going to be heightened at this time. So embrace, you know, what comes up for you. And like I said, that's the daily energy. I'm getting ahead of myself. I ain't gonna say that to the mouth, but you know, see where the currents are, you know, pushing you to. You know, take note of where the universe is pushing you to, certain areas, certain perspectives, certain memories and things from your past that has literally imprisoned you. We have depression here. We have depression here. Coming out of depression, your true feelings. It's okay to not be okay. All right? And there may be some things that you thought you were over and they come back to surface and you're like, whoo. You say, I keep almost crying, but not. I feel a need of release. So you might want to massage your sacral chakra, which is around your belly button. You can massage your sacral chakra as well as tapping your heart, and close your eyes and breathe. You may want to play some sacral chakra frequencies or heart chakra frequencies as you do this, and just do it until whatever needs to come out comes out. Also, journaling as well. You might want to play some frequencies as you journal, and that may be an outlet. That may be the door that opens for you to feel. Okay, but there is some block down there in the sacral chakra energy that I'm seeing, but also the heart, because the heart is the bridge, and so we got to clear out both. We got to clear out the heart so it can flow up and out, up and through, down and through. All right, so I'm gonna pull a few more for you, and then we're gonna go ahead. We have family secrets. So this may be some childhood stuff, like I said, or ancestral things, like I said. Right? You may want to call your ancestors as well to help, because it feels like some things that you're in denial about. Honestly, it feels like denial. It feels like things that you have just been repressing, suppressing, and just like trying to sweep under the rug. And it's like the rug is getting higher and higher, and you're trying to walk over it, and you keep tripping and keep tripping. And it's like, let's go ahead and pull the rug back. I know you're like, whoo, I don't know if I want to, or I feel like I don't even have to. It's okay. But you see it's not. You see, it's like, you know, but you're in denial. Like, it's like, because I'm just seeing the illusion here. And it's like, no, let's go ahead and unpack. We have new relationship. Yeah, like I said, that meeting energy. And we're going to pull one more for you. CrystalineMars.com. CrystalineMars.com. This is for anybody who this resonates with. I have drafted up free journal prompts for you. CrystalineMars.com. Click on spiritual services, and then you'll see heal and transform yourself and explore. You may want to explore the root chakra, sacral, and heart. Root, sacral, and heart journal prompts. Okay. And we have high honors. So like I said, this abundance is here for you. This upgrade is here for you, but it's like you got to see it for yourself. And we have this 25 here that adds up to 7. And that 7 is that Pisces full moon energy that we're moving into. And so it's time for you to release that energy of peasantry, of lack, you know, and see yourself in a new light, and know that your ancestors are here to support you as well. All right, baby. So that's what I got for you. You said this makes so much sense. Ashe. I'm glad you got what you needed. So I'm going to go ahead and move to Fawn, and then we're going to move into the spiritual lesson. Ashe. Keisha said, it feels like you're speaking to me. Ashe. Fawn said, love. Ashe. So we're going to get into Fawn with love. I'm thirsty. Anytime, my love. You said a Pisces full moon. No wonder, for sure. No wonder. And we enter that shadow period on Monday, which is Pisces and Cancer day. So it's intense. This may be a very emotionally roller coaster energy for a lot of us. And some of us, it may not be. Some of us, you may just feel a little tired. And maybe you've been processing certain emotions, so you may see where you really are, you know? You may be reflecting on those times when you were a hot-ass mess, you know? So we'll see. But what we got for Fawn? Love for Fawn. Love for Fawn. So we have pet health here. I don't like this pet health card. I want to take it out the deck because I just feel like it don't be. I don't resonate with the pet health card. We'll go ahead and move. But with the pet health, I do get like compassion and empathy. But we're gonna just move that out the deck. Oh hell, nope. All right, come on. What we got? Love for Fawn. We have plumbing in reverse. And we have court official. Court official. So, So Fawn, it feels like you want to expand, you want to stretch, you want to explore and just be free and love, but it's something about this energy that you keep attracting. It's like the same as energy that keeps clogging your damn pipes. And it feels like it feels like you see it and you know it, but you don't speak on it, or you just like try to ignore it. We have the Magician. I told you, it's like, okay, tell me more about this Magician. Ooh. And we have Fine Print. So yes, I need you to go ahead, because this 3 is my aunt energy with this court official. You might want to do some, write a petition to my aunt, all right, when it comes to balancing out your skills, when it comes to also bringing light to karmic energies, karmic souls, to help you understand this karmic energy that keeps showing up. But we have the Magician and the Fine Print here. And so this is speaking of you being intentional with what you're manifesting, but you also attract a lot of people who feed off of you. You attract a lot of people who feed off of you. You got the vehicle repairs as well. So this vehicle repairs energy, like I said, with the daily energy, with the message of the day, if you didn't see it, I need you to run this back. But this is time for you to reflect, to tune up. It's time for some new tires. It's time for us to, yeah, because I'm seeing my car fire now. So there may be some things, some relationships that are being severed on purpose. We have foreclosure. So somebody needs to go. I feel like this energy that you're connecting with, or you're trying to hold space for, ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change. And you may be here trying to renovate, like the lovely had the renovation card. You see this house that has potential. You see this house because this person may not be a bad person, but they're not they don't want to do the work. Hell, shit. They're okay with this raggedy ass house. And you're over here like trying to help them in whatever way, shape, or form, and bring your tools, your handy tools, right? Like, oh, let me help you repair. And it's like, what do you need to repair within yourself? Because there may be a void that you're trying to fill by helping others. And your void is getting bigger and bigger, and you're feeling more empty. It feels like I feel emptiness from you, Fawn. I really feel emptiness. So there may be some things that you need to reflect on, honestly. It feels empty, like this foreclosure house, like it feels empty. So you might definitely need to do more pouring into yourself. We have random test here. We have random test. What's this random test? I'm not sure if you indulge in cigs, marijuana, or alcohol, but with this random test, I do recommend that you take a scale back so you can have a clear, sober mind to receive and process and dissect as well. You may be trying to escape the truth, and that is doing you more harm than help. Yes, we have blackout. We have blackout. So not only is this feeling of emptiness, but also darkness, you know, and the darkness is empty as well, you know, so yeah. We have the moon, speaking of darkness. So definitely work with this full moon energy, and definitely work with this full moon energy, and you may want to spend more time in a bath intentionally, and playing some emotional release frequencies on YouTube, but doing your reflection as well, your shadow work. Your shadow works. You may also want to head over to CrystalineMars.com for the shadow work prompts. But there's a lot that's going to be revealed with this shadow period and this full moon in Pisces that's coming up. So it just feels like things coming up, and you may try to project like, no, it's not me, it's them, because I've done, you know, I haven't done anything wrong. It just feels like you need to take accountability for the part you're playing, Fawn, and how you are accepting this energy into your life. All right? Like, don't put it on them, because it feels like you're going to try to, things may come up and you're going to try to like flip it around like, no, like they did this to me, or I didn't even, and it's like, no, 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 that's not going to help you. We have renovate. I told you, YouTube got the renovate card with this foreclosure. And so let's look at our home. Let's look at our internal home, right? What's the quality of the paint in our walls? What do we need to repaint? What do we need to rethink? Because some things gotta go. The process of rejuvenating something old or damaged. Something old or damaged. And it feels like, Fawn, it feels like you've been in this space of feeling alone for a long time, maybe even back to like teenage years, because it feels like this is something that's comfortable for you, even though it's so uncomfortable. It's like, you're used to this. You're used to being used. You're used to being alone, and you're very comfortable in this space. So it may not it may not be as obvious what these things are. And so being very intentional and looking in the mirror, you may even want to do some mirror work where you look, you first of all cleanse your mirror, right? You said all your life. Yeah, I feel that. Cleanse your mirror, get some Palo Santo or some sage if you have, and smudge your mirror to cleanse it. And sit in the mirror. Sit in the mirror and look into your eyes and see what comes through. See what comes up for you, and definitely do some self-reflection in regards to where you are, where you've been, and where you want to go moving forward, how you want to show up. Because with this renovate energy here, it just feels like you need to shift up everything. Like the way you speak, the way you think, the way you show up, what you say yes to, what you say no to. And it's going to take time. It's going to take time. And so you may feel very low this upcoming week with this blackout. You may feel very low emotionally. So definitely be mindful of trying to escape through vices, going out, smoking all day, drinking all day, or even if it's not all day. Like when you feel yourself getting low and then you may on autopilot try to go to these vices, check that, because you're just going to continue to go in this loop, right? And that's why it's important, and I encourage that we work with the moon, because the moon goes through these phases each month, and if we continue to ignore these things, they will just come up again the next month, and they will come up again the next month, they will come up again the next month. And so it's like, let's just go ahead and deal with it. And so I do encourage that you try to find comfortability in this uncomfortable season and be intentional in this tension that you're in right now. All right. And I'm gonna pull one more for you, Fawn. We have the Chariot and we have Judgment here in reverse as well. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of things, because it feels like you're trying to like Lovely, y'all have like similar energies, you and Miss Katie. It feels like you're trying to manifest and like skip to different desires or things that you want without doing the work, without addressing what needs to be addressed right now. And it's like it's like this, I don't feel really like denial for you. It's not really denial. It just feels like more so you just feel like you could kind of just skip over it and like ignore it. It's like, it's there, but you're just trying to ignore it and just like focus on what you want. And it's like, but we still have the clutter here. So as long as the clutter is there, it's going to influence you. It's going to disrupt your peace. And so let's go ahead and face the clutter, and let's go ahead and start unpacking and organizing and getting rid of whatever this junk is. And then we can see more clearly where we even want to go. But I do see that you're in a very, very dark space, and only you can get yourself out of this space. There is support here. You may even want to look into getting a therapist if you don't have one already, or some kind of mentor or something that can help you with navigating this space and understanding, dissecting, unpacking your past and even your present. But there definitely feels like a lot of work needs to be done internally, and also have patience along the way and compassion with this pet health. Compassion for yourself, empathy for yourself, but just don't pity yourself. Don't pity yourself, because if anything, it feels like you definitely were an active participant, because you just didn't speak up. You didn't speak up, and you allowed for things to happen, and it just built up. But now you have, and you always had the power to shift it. So let's just be intentional with it moving forward. So that's what I got for you, Fawn Bond. I hope you got what you needed. If you want to go deeper, you can book if anybody else as well. If y'all want a personal reading, you can book on CrystalineMars.com. But we're now going to go ahead and move over to the spiritual lesson for the night. Ashe. All right. Look, guys, got some scrumptious over there. Just make sure the scrumptious don't hide in places. All right. I love you, Miss Katie. Ashe, Rebecca. All right. Oh, hold on, y'all. My bad. Look, I see I'm not fooling with you. All right. Fawn said, I'm tired, always helping others, not receiving. He wants me, but not only me. And I had a conversation with him today. Ashe. Tunes can't laughing. It's finger looking good. Okay, come on.
Peace, family.
Grace.
Today's spiritual lesson is on reaching the fifth dimensional body. Right here we got stability, accountability, responsibility, discipline, consistency. All of these things equal boring. Boring. And all these things also equal the fifth dimensional body. Right? You must have a stable mind, a stable spirit, a stable lifestyle in order to reach the fifth dimension. You must hold yourself accountable, right, for your sins, for your lacks, for your weaknesses, right? You must act responsibly when it comes to your chakra energy, your spiritual energy, your activation, your meditation, how your energy goes out, how it comes back in, what you eat, how much you sleep, what you do, with your creativity, all these type of things. You must be disciplined in your spiritual practice, as well as just in your life practice overall. And then you must be consistent, right? You must be what's consistent. We all know what consistent means. It means every day, right? Every day. This also all equals boring. Boring, right? And no, there is no, well, can you also live a fun and exciting life and still reach the fit? No. They don't go hand in hand, right? If you're trying to live the exciting life, that is not getting you any closer to the fifth dimensional body. Ashe. Now, if that's not your goal, then don't worry about it. But just understand, if you're trying to go to this next dimension, boring is going to be the route to get you there, right? And that's something that you're going to have to come to grips with yourself, if that's truly a desire. If you're actually ready for that type of elevation. Look at the story of Buddha. Look at the story of Jesus. It was giving up of the earthly excitements, right, that allowed them to elevate to higher levels. And that is today's spiritual lesson. So I'm going to go to Q&A. I'm eating, so I'm not going to do any spiritual clearing.
Ashe.
I'll look at the chat a little bit.
All right. Baba, you gotta make mine because mine don't taste like yours. You got the secret formula.
So go.
You gotta show me. Cause that was finger looking good. Somebody said, what is he eating? Lagas is eating purple rice with avocados. You got olives in there?
Mm-hmm.
Olives, garlic pitted olives, mushrooms, peppers, onions, and it is finger licking good. Okay, I just had Snubbly a bite when he was teaching. It is so good. He got a little arugula in there as well, a little sprinkle. It is finger licking good. That's why we gotta go ahead with the show because I ain't eat it. All right. These orbs are all over the place. The orbs was following me on the other side. Hey, ancestors. You said sounds bomb. It is. Can I show them? He said, like I said, no, you can't see. Use your imagination. Divine revelation. Uh-oh, Brother Lagos eating, so that means he ain't got time for the trolls today. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Okay. It's finger licking good. Atuntakin said, I haven't had chicken in years. I have been craving chicken for the past week. Is it the ancestors? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna see what Brother Lagasi I say, but I'm gonna say, I don't know who it is. It may be the ancestors, right? It may not be. But I know earlier this year, after a tower moment, I was craving chicken, and I knew that was not the ancestors. It was a lower vibrational frequency of me, because I never think about eating chicken. I ain't eat chicken in about 4 years. And so that just showed me where I was at that moment, speaking of, like, just vibrationally speaking. So I don't know what that means for you, but I know what that meant for me. And I was like, I got to get the hell up out of here, because why am I thinking about eating something that I'm disgusted about eating? So that's all I'm going to say. What you got to say?
Nothing.
Look, guys.
And peace to all those there on TikTok. We appreciate all the gifts and the roses that you drop. Please, Itu Potty. We appreciate the rose. Into Fifi 81, I shade of the roses. And yeah, by Shay. Let's say
That was it.
See, someone said, damn, bring the goddess back. We kings want her back, says Sebek the God. First off, y'all not kings. All right. You're not kings. That's just, Nor do I profess to be a king myself. All right. Because a king is the actual title and it means something. Second off, kings are not scammering waiting for a queen to listen to what she has to say, right? Kings are looking for another king as to what he has to say, because that's how you build. Kings build with kings, right? And if you had the proper vision of a king, you would see, like, okay, well, if that's a queen, if that's who I aspire, type of woman I aspire to have, then whatever man she is with, you should be trying to learn from that man, because that man should represent something of that high level, right? Or you're looking at it the wrong way, Sebek the God, right? But I understand what you're saying. NY Deb says, understand the boring, don't feel like I'm requesting fast enough, so today I rested, exhausted, Ashay. Let's see, where y'all from? We're from Virginia. We gods and goddesses. We are, some of us are reincarnations of certain gods and goddesses. Which reminds me, graffiti, I still got to work on your.
I don't think he's here tonight.
Your thing.
Unless he was quiet.
If he hops in or sees this, he'll catch it. She's not a Christian, and Jesus wasn't either. Nor were the disciples. Shay,
His finger looking good.
So Brandon said the only true King of Kings is, well, basically Jesus. Yeah, you know, metaphorically, but he ain't here right now, so. Blah, 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 blah.
But the guys ain't got time today.
I love me a bomb ass grain ball, said Tuna Can Ashe. Finger looking good and sweet vibes. If you're not going to say anything, give your angel a hug and say thank you.
He's not gonna give me a hug, but I'm gonna give him a hug.
I'll be trying to live vicariously. I see. Said Duüblè, purple is glowing. Ashe.
Purple eye?
Purple eyes glowing. Center is so purple now. Ashe. It is purple with the purple rice. Yeah, purple rice. It's like some sort of like sea rice or something. I got it. I got it in Whole Foods. Right. You know, any rice that's melanated, you know, or that has deep colors, is always going to be the most nutritious of rice. Yeah.
I see.
Peace to Addison. SG needs some advice. Oh, I just need the question.
I see.
Peace to Guantantan. Is that old one right there? Does Cindy miss me?
I don't remember.
Shay.
Oh yeah, that's old. Yeah. My bad.
Are you African American or Indian American? I am a Black American. There's no such thing as an African American. And Indian Americans refers to the Asian Indians over in East India, or it refers to Red Indians. So, but really would be Native Americans. So no, that actually refers to Asian Indians. So I'm definitely not an Indian American. Bro, we are brown to be exact. Brown is not a color. Brown is just a shade. Some people say a shade of red, but I would say a shade of black. We are all shades of wheat, but don't get that confused with that. That's not a science explanation. That is just a cute phrase that was created. That's a philosophical phrase. That's not based in science of what these shades mean. These shades all mean things. That's like saying that all frogs, or I'll say all bears, you know, are bears. They're just different shades of bear. They're totally different bears. A black bear is totally different from a brown bear. Brown bear is totally different from a grizzly bear. Grizzly bear is totally different from a polar bear, right? They can't even eat the same foods, otherwise they would die. They would get sick and die. They can't live in the same environments, otherwise they would get sick and die, right? So we can't. It's humans are not so special, where we're just all exactly the same. We just got different skin tones. We are way more than just having these skin tones. Mean more than just different shades of wheat. They mean totally different biological and you can say etherical differences in the way that our beings interact with nature and the universe itself is different based off of your quote unquote, shade of color. So the genes are gening, said Atuna Ken. Would you say that authenticity is a higher vibration than love? And if so, why? I don't know what the vibration of authenticity is, so I couldn't even answer that question. I couldn't answer that one. I don't, but love is pretty high, so, But when you really think about it, what does high even mean? Because we look at high as this, high and low. But vibration and frequency doesn't go off of high and low. It goes off of speed, how quick and how slow, right?
Okay,
So
Mars. Mr. Crystaline Mars.
sending love, I'm going to journal Ashe, Miss Katie. Since we talking colors, we had Haitian black rice, Ashe, or ever had Haitian. I have not had Haitian black rice, but I know that it would be very mineral dense. Definitely very mineral dense.
It sounds FLG.
It's made with native mushroom, Ashe. Ashe. Yeah, I know the mushrooms like down in the Caribbean and down in like Central America are a lot healthier than the ones that we have like here in the Americas, from my understanding. This album dropping, Ashe. Where on the website can I find the prompts? What prompts they talking about?
You click on spiritual services. So for the journal prompts, go to crystallinemars.com, and at the top of the menu, you will see spiritual services. And then you will click on that tab. You will see Brother Lagos and Duüblè. Under that tab, you will see Heal and Transform Yourself. There is where you'll find the journal prompts for your shadow work for free of charge for anybody and everybody.
Subject the guy, how many pyramids are built in America? You talking about North America or just the United States of America? There are definitely more pyramids in the Americas at least than they are in Africa. I do know that, but I couldn't tell you the number. Well, yes, nobody's an African civic. Africa is just a continent. It doesn't. It's like saying I'm a North American. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's even like saying I'm a European. It really doesn't mean anything either. There's plenty of black Europeans. Ashe. Ashe. So we'll go ahead and. So, do you like Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar, he's cool. He does say some deep stuff, and then he says some off the wall stuff too.
You about to close out? His finger.
Love is the point of life that helps us manifest what we wish to become. Maybe. There's a lot of people becoming what they wish to become. There's more people becoming what they wish to become using other vibrations other than love. this whole concept that love gets you become who you want, or that's the vibration that achieves those things, is like it's almost like a superstition type of concept. There's no real evidence that love gets you those desires. But it sounds nice though. Ashe. Ashe Tara. All right, so I'll go ahead and say Ashe and let Miss Duüblè take over the rest.
Come on. So let me find out you gotta just be eating more. Ashe.
You have your own channel? Not right now. Not right now.
No, we read it every day in Debs. He leaving. We staying.
Yeah, she gonna finish it for y'all.
All right. Ashe. So now we're going to go ahead and flow onto our last segment of the night, which is our read of the day. And so we're doing our nightly read from the book 90 Building the Ultimate Empire, authored and published by Brother Lagaz, aka Mel Jones. It's available on CrystalineMars.com as well as Amazon for only $20. So head over there and grab your copy so you can read along. So we are on chapter 16. All right. And y'all know we've been talking heavily about that Pisces energy, and that 16 adds up to 7. And this message, as y'all already know, y'all know we be aligned with the divine. All right. Seek the truth, and the truth you shall find. Because this chapter is about what we've been talking about and what we need to be mindful of in this next coming week. So anyway, chapter 16 is titled Stop Caring About What You Care About. And it reads, one of the greatest pieces of advice I could ever give you is stop caring about what you care about. What do I mean? What I'm talking about is your emotions, those triggers that set off chemical reactions in your body that have you hooked on fear, sadness, or anger. Sometimes it's excitement, peace, or love. It is these emotions that have us jolting off in different directions, keeping us confused, throwing us off balance, and distracting us from what we really came to do, building the ultimate empire. Now listen, and listen well. This is not a chapter on how to do away with your emotions, for that cannot be done. It is impossible to feel joy and never feel sorrow. Why? For one emotion opens up the door to another on the opposite side of the spectrum. This is the yin and the yang. This is what I want you to do. I want you to care. I want you to feel the joy that warms your heart when you see your kids walk for the first time. I want you to understand that pain of losing a loved one. I want you to grin from ear to ear, knowing that you are the reason you made it to the top in your career. I need you to suffer the responsibility of making sure the bills are paid and elderly parents are taken care of. I want to awaken you to all the things you care enough about to have that strong chemical reaction too. Now I want you to stop caring and start winning. Did you know that roughly 100 people die every minute? Not every hour or even every day. I'm talking about every 60 seconds. Every time you blink, death strikes again. That is a constant throughout the world. And do you think if we as a society stop to mourn for every person that dies in the world, that anything would ever get done? You know the answer. The world is a machine that can't and won't stop pumping. For the sake of the ecosystem, it can't stop. When Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, lost his son, did businesses shut down? Did schools let out? Did the military get sent home? No, of course not. Nothing changed. Even Joe Biden went back to work. Every CEO, every guru, every top salesman, every celebrity, and every government official has lost somebody. Everybody has been sick and everybody has been depressed. We all have been angered and disappointed. You know what it feels like to be treated unfairly. But this world does not give one iota about you and your problems or feelings. And when I say the world, I don't mean the people. I'm referring to the system. Because we live in a system that if one section of it stops, a whole community of people are affected. Same goes for your success. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. But you cannot care enough about your feelings to allow them to be your decision makers. I literally channeled this, not even reading this chapter tonight. Ashe. You can't let the fact that your boss called you an idiot in front of the entire first floor stop you from being a great father to your son. Your son doesn't care what happened at work. He needs his daddy at home. All the ultimate empire cares about is results. What do you bring to the table? How are you contributing to the creation of your dream life? How you feel is irrelevant. If you're feeling good because you just won your first competition of the season and you get complacent, what happens? You don't practice as hard the next week. Maybe you don't sleep as much. You probably won't prepare as thoroughly, and it all adds up. Eventually, sooner or later, you get exposed. You become a loser from exhibiting loser habits. Your opponent doesn't care about what you did last week. How will you perform this week? Your husband isn't worried about the great gift you got him last year. What did you get him this year? Customers don't care how proud you are for owning your own business. They just want to know how your products or services are going to benefit them. Why should I give you my money? They don't care. So you can't afford to care about how you feel. I'm scared nobody will read my book. I don't care. I'm too tired to write today's chapter. I don't care. Why am I feeling convicted right now? I don't know what to write about. I still don't care. I don't have a publisher. I don't care. I'm nervous. It won't be good. Can't stop caring now. Can't start caring now. I hate writing. I do not, will not, and have never, ever cared. I wrote this book anyway because of the ending result I have envisioned. I could care less about the emotions and thoughts that swirl through my head advising me to quit on my dream. But when you're building the ultimate empire, you can't afford to listen to your doubts and insecurities. You also can't afford to be blinded by your past success. You should acknowledge your issues and celebrate your victories, but forever keep building on to your success. Understand this is for your company, your team, your customers, your partners, and your family. They require a certain result from you in order to be inspired enough to give you their best. Care about what success cares about. Ashe. When I say I'm convicted, I'm going to have to talk to Brother Lagaz after this because first of all, but this is in alignment with the divine assignment, with the energy that is here for us. Allow yourself to feel. Acknowledge what you feel. But at the end of the day, we must continue to build. All right? And I'm thinking about deep discernment with Duüblè because I just said, bitch, I'm going on a moon break. I might have to reconsider this moon break. I might literally have to do some self-reflection. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, and like this book said, allow yourself to feel, but do not let your feelings make the decisions for you. Life gon' life. It's going to be its highs, it's going to be its lows. You're going to have a quarter tank of gas, but you still got to go. All right? And remember that your actions or the lack thereof has a direct impact, a direct effect to those who are connected, on those who are connected to you and to whatever it is that you are building. All right? So stop caring what you care about. Feel what you feel, but continue to build. As today is 22. All right? So don't be blinded. Don't let this spot that you're in literally blur your vision. All right, my love, we're going to wipe the tears as soon as they drop, and we're going to keep pushing as we are yawning and we crying. All right? So stay committed to your goal, stay focused on your goal, and we're going to take it one day at a time. All right? So that concludes tonight's show. I love it here because we had an hour and a half show. Lagaz ain't paid the trolls on mine, and now we could go ahead. But anyways, meet us here tomorrow for tomorrow night's show. Definitely tap into the energy of the day. I did post it on our YouTube channel. And head over to the website, CrystalineWise.com, for all of your spiritual tools, gems, jewels, services, and your shadow work journal prompts that are assured to bring some light. Okay, we back, y'all. But yeah, peace to all of you, and I'll see you very soon. I love you. Long time. Ashe. Okay, how do I? Of course, y'all. I love y'all on Instagram and on YouTube, babes. Share. Of course, NY Debs. See you later.